Hey everyone, we're back and it's Evil Genius. And we're still doing the evil. The evil has been done. So, what we are looking at doing is just kind of capturing a few things, getting a new sidekick to assist us in our evil devotions. Now, obviously, there is Nigel. And we've got some guards going in there to help us. Some people going in there to help us there. Now, what are these options here? 8 technicians. We don't have enough technicians as of yet. We've only got 6 valets and 11 techs. So I think we'll leave it until those numbers are back to a little bit more of a normal level, so to speak. But I'm glad to say that the Uber trap has been repopulated. And we're just doing a few minor repairs to a recent visit from soldiers, because they are not respecters, or these guys aren't anyway, in this game, are not respecters of personal property, and see fit to try and set fire to everything that I own, which, needless to say, kind of knocks me off a little bit, but you know, everyone needs a hobby, I suppose. So, yeah, well, I mean, it's just basically reorganising the techs will come in and repair these. We've got this camera here, which needs to be level 1, and that needs to be level 1 as well. Sorry, circuit 1, because then it drags all these guys here round, even though there's not a lot of them here right now. But they have been mostly out killing people. And these guys need to get into the Uber trap as well. So we're going to probably put that to level 1 and put that to level 1 so that they walk straight in. Now, obviously, these guys are going to stay in there because they keep setting off the trap. This guy's on his way to repair stuff. There's no dead bodies in here, so nobody should be collecting anything. There we go, so he's doing a repair behind all the smoke, and these ladies should just walk straight in. Or possibly not. They didn't see anything to interest them. Well, okay. That's fine. Oh, no, they're coming back. See, now they're interested because it's a level 3 door that they have no access to. So we have intrigued them by changing the door value. But we'll have to wait and see how long they remain intrigued for. Now, whether or not they're going to try and break in, we'll have to wait and see. These red-headed devils. Let's find out what they're up to. See, there's our techie who's just repairing the pads, which helps set off the Uber trap. All these guys in here, as you can see. There was a point where we had like 8,000 in the bank. And now we've got nearly 378,000. That's what an Uber trap can do for you when you've got it populated. Oh, God. Here we go. It's all going to kick off. So we're going to keep that door locked. We're going to kill all of them as well. I just don't want any soldiers there, because what they'll do is they'll get in there and they'll start setting everything on fire, and there'll be a cascade fire effect, and the only way to do that, to get rid of that, will be to essentially empty the Uber trap and then refill it again with hapless victims. So I'd much rather kill all of the soldiers in that regard before they start blowing stuff up. So fortunately our guy there is doing a good job, even though he's walking away. Come on, sunshine. All the soldiers have been killed, and there's going to be a lot of body bags to deal with. But the point is I mean, look, it's probably less than 5 minutes, and we're nearly got 100,000 in the bank from having, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, that sort of thing. That's the only problem. Sometimes people get stuck there. He's trapped. A tad unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? Obviously these blowers blew him too hard, straight into the wall. And it's just one of those things. So, that's where we are right now with respect to the evil and the eviling and the geniusing. So, let's go and get the crime lord. And let's go and get the matron. And also, what can we do over here? Let's go and replenish the numbers. So, there we go. We're just going to basically replenish the numbers. Now we've got the money. Get in there. Oh, hello. So we've captured the matron. She's now one of my sidekicks. And now that number can continue to go up. And improve the situation. And make things a lot better in that regard. So, we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out. So, what you'll see then is loads of minions. Look at that. A virtual conga line of minions making their way into building. There's the matron. Doesn't look very matronly. But never mind. I have a funny feeling that that matron has a what's the word I'm looking for? Flamethrower, which could cause problems for us later on down the line. If that's the case, then I'll just send her up against a super agent, get her killed, and then get another super agent later on. Oh, sorry, get another psychic later on. So, I mean, if I could get Dubai, he would be the ideal one. With his Deathwalker and, sorry, not Deathwalker, Windwalk, enables him to sort of transport all over the place. So it's very helpful in that regard. So, in the meantime, the money is rolling in. We are quite literally in the money. And the numbers of staff is good. And we just have to carry on with the missions. And deal with any soldiers that we can. So there we go. Let's see what we can do over here. 3 workers. 3 guards. And 3 valets. And what's this? 8 technicians. Okay, so we can sort of empty Japan of all its bits and pieces that need to be done. 5 workers. 2 guards. 7 workers. So get them in there. So, looking pretty good, I'd say. That's not being moved because that door is set to level 3. So they've died on the door frame, and as a result, the bag won't be removed. So I really want to get that bag removed. There we go. International Crime Lord. And here you go, Bob Barking Kane. So Shomo's boss crushes men and bring him to heel. So we'll be doing that as soon as his men turn up. We'll just slaughter all of them and deal with any issues that occur. In comes the chopper. Probably delivering them. Or we might have to wait until the next chopper delivery. We'll have to wait and see. These guys will turn up in pink. As long as the mod hasn't changed that. Oh. That might be Bob Barking Kane. Oh, that's Nigel Ewing. That's the American CIA agent. So he's now in. So we don't have to worry about Bob Barking Kane's men for a little while. Oh, what's this? It looks like a ninja. But there's no more. Currently an ex-ninja. Hello? So, I think it's fair to say we are happy with the progress being made. There's no major issues. Let's see, what can we do here? Anything? I'd say we get those guys out of there. Get those techs out as well. And, oh, hello. Let's do this. Now, let's see. Didn't we have some plotting going on down here? So, one guard, one valet, and a selection of workers. So we'll do some stuff down there as well. And we'll get some guys in there. Do some plotting down in Australia. One of my favourite places in the entire world. Love the Australians. Wonderful people. Had the pleasure and honour of going there back in the 80s when I was a kid. And I loved the place. Absolutely loved it. There we go, training all underway. There's the technician area. This room's currently switched off because it's a super agent containment room and we don't need it. Oh, mine's a large one, how lovely. Okay. Alright, I see. Entirely coincidental. Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue with you. You clearly know what the hell you're doing. Now, we've got enough there as well. And we'll put some more in there for that. Now, what's this? Oh, that's guard. And that's the submarine pens. Don't need to worry about them for the moment. Let's do some stuff in Japan. So. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Oh, it's Bob Barker's lot. There we go. Bob Barker and his friends are here. As you can see, arriving on the dinghy. His minions have arrived. There we go. Konnichiwa. Now, where are we? Oh.
This is the national news broadcast. Remember, all other radio stations are banned. If you listen to them, you are betraying El Presidente. Viva el Presidente!
Okay.
Is spreading rumors that a horde of evil persons have committed an atrocity in our beloved Cuba. El Presidente would like to make it known that these rumors are false, and any evidence to the contrary is merely coincidence.
Of course it is.
Entirely unrelated matter, El Presidente has made a request to Hammer for more troops.
Here we go, see? Rocket launcher. Flamethrower? Oh god. That's going to be terrible news for us. So I have to watch out for the matron. Maybe get a different one, because the problem was Ivan. He used to fire missiles everywhere. Like with a rocket launcher, and he was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Would set your base apart, fire, blow shit up. It's just absolutely annoying. So we might have to... Now the matron was pretty good. She had like a shock option, and she had like a big spiky ball she used to hit people with. And so obviously if the mods change that, then it may be we have to make a different decision. Oh, there's the bodyguard, Billy Bob the bodyguard, with his six-pack and everything. Oh, hello. Soldiers. More soldiers. Let's get them all killed, shall we? Let's also put a camera there on circuit 1. Identify any of these sods as they arrive on my island. So, let's see. Now, Still level 4, yep, still level 4. Now he's going to be making his way down to stand next to her ladyship here. And she'll be basically dealing with any technical problems that might occur. So, let's see. Now, oh dear, what's going on over here? Anything? Oh, there we go. Some more stuff being admired by the minions. All good. And you can see here the casualties just from the bug where they hit the wall. They end up sort of turning around and then being pushed into the wall that way. And there's not really much you can do about it. And so as a result, that's emptying out the Uber trap automatically. Predominantly the lower hit pointed people tend to go first, which will be the likes of the tourist. So, you know, in that regard, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We can always populate it with more agents shortly. Oh, hello. Oh, good. They've helped take out Bob Barker's men as well. Well, that saves me some time. Now, these guys, PFC Cooper and friends, when they arrive, there we go, they get caught by that camera. There we go, there's a guy breaking in. A burglarizer. Herr Triplehorn. Don't want him to mess up his hair. And there we go. Bob Barker. Complete. And here we go. Better living through chemistry. Which means we're now in a position to get that. Unfortunately, because we've got a lot of people there, we can actually capture it almost immediately. Now, let's see. Because... am I right in thinking there's one more to go? Oh no, no, there's still Bob Barker. There you go, that's where all my troops are going now. We'll mark him for death as well, I don't want him to feel left out. There we go, going up against the soldiers. Losing quite a few number. Oh, here comes Captain Flamethrower. Yeah, rockets, flamethrowers, very bad. But, kill them fast. Don't want to use him to take out this guy, because he'll set fire to everything. And then just, yeah, so the minions will just pick him up. There we go. There we go, the number's still going around in the Uber trap. And don't forget, we're going to have a big pile of gold soon. Our first pile of 400,000 there. Which is ever so sexy. Oh, ninjas. I'm going to kill all of them. And, oh goodness me, more soldiers? What fun! What fun! Gonna have to kill them all. Obviously, it'll be much more fun when we've got loads of turrets here, and then we can just annihilate them before they get anywhere near us, but, you know. As is not to reason why. So, we'll have to wait and see. Now, obviously, these guys are not going to get alerted. These guys will. And make a charge through. And let's have a look. Yeah, the numbers are still okay. Only 19 valets. We've got 44 guards. And... oh, there we go. It's the meeting. Yay! Oh goodness, look at that. Oh! Oh, there's a traitor in our midst. Oh, she's dealt with him. There we go, the big meeting of the evils. And our lady has done her work. And the sinister conference table is now no longer required. We'll go and sit her at her desk. And these guys can make their way out. And there we go. We have the ability for get scientists, and we have the ability to create research. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the fake research machine in here. So we'll create this as a laboratory, and we're just going to literally put it in there like that. Yes, I know, go away. Let's see how the forces... Oh no, they've all died. Oh, isn't that sad? Now, what's going on here? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. That's going to be helpful. And that one's going to be helpful as well. So, and there's also the laser one over here. Pew pew. I think we're going to go for the impact one because that's the one that gives us, I think, nuclear power stations. That'll be something I'll have to double check to be on the safe side. One technician. There we go. Put a couple of those guys in as well. Now, can we do that? No, we need more techs. And what about that? No, don't need that. Can we do anything over here with this? We can. And there's the pew pew laser. And we'll send a couple of valets out to do that work. And we'll still have things that we need to collect. So 5 workers need to go out and do that one. So there's still relative... Ah, there we go. And technicians. So, now we've done that, we can then start putting the chalkboard trainers down the side here for the scientists when they arrive to then train other scientists. So we're going to set that to 30, I reckon. Plenty of scientists to help with the research. Plenty of them wandering around. All that kind of stuff. So now we need to find out where the Presidente's painting is. There it is. And we'll put it there. Because then it will have a positive effect on people as it walks past, as they walk past. Let's move that to there. And let's just move it there temporarily so we can then move it back there. So, there's the bodyguard looking after our lady. And the forces continuing to train up as we require. Oh look, soldiers. Hello boys. Let's mark all them for death as soon as they arrive. Let's get in and put that in. Put that in. And put them both on circuit 1. Meaning that we'll be able to alert our indoor forces to any interlopers that make their way around the side. Along with this area here as well. Now, what? There's fire. Oh dear. Oh, for God's sake. See what I mean? See what I mean about the soldiers? The way they blow everything up? Son of a bitch. I mean, there's not many people in the Uber trap, but I still don't want it all blown up. Yeah, he gets into a fight because he's just there to do the... finish off all the other stuff. In comes the reinforcements. Taking out the enemy. Yeah, they can kill him as well while they're at it. These guys, good. Recovering that. Well done, fellas. I think they've got them all. Maybe there's 2 left. Oh dear. A couple have been hurt. And the resulting explosions. That staying is a level 3 door, as I don't want them making their way through there. Some of these guys are backing off. I want them to really get in there and do the fire extinguishing on this bit here. And he's probably going to put that back now. But here comes some more fire extinguisher men. Hopefully they'll put it out in time. Yep, looks like it. Meaning I have to leave that as a level 1 Firefly. Oh, really? Okay. Well, there we go. So, yeah, Firefly, not a great name. Doesn't fill me with confidence, I have to say. So, what we need to do is put in another camera. And then another camera there. One of those there. And then they'll come in and they'll just, the techs will repair that area. So, generally speaking, not too bad. We managed to stave off any problems with soldiers in the Uber trap. We are going to have more problems with these guys, but they're all marked for death as soon as they arrive near our base entrance. Oh, hello. So these guys are taking a look. Oh god, they're shooting already. Okay, kill them anyway. So what we're going to have to now do is probably take these 2 out and build the laboratory here. And there we go, one nice big lab. So until those get removed, the blueprint won't be able to be active. Now, what we'll have to do is we'll put the research machine there, the data bank next to it, and leave it at that for the moment, I think. So that'll have to be built. What's this? Maybe they can make their way to the Uber trap. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out for us. There's more technicians going in there to repair the pads. The advantage of obviously when we get the freak means that he'll just walk back and forth and just set this off automatically. We won't need all these pads for these idiots to run around and set it off themselves. So, you know, it'll be one less thing to worry about. But I don't know if we're going to have freak production by the time we get to the second island. It might only come with the second island. But I don't know yet. I mean, it's borderline. There we go. Okay, thank you. I'm guessing it's these guys. Yeah, it's these fellas. So they've got a welcome party, or at least I thought they did. Oh dear. Where's our welcome party? Oh dear, that's not good. Our welcome party is significantly unwelcoming. Oh dear. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. I can't let that open because they'll go in there and try and do things. This door, you can see little sparks by the door. It just had a bit of damage, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, hello. Oh, that's going to go well. Firefly, okay. Yeah, I really don't want him as a flipping... See what I mean? Do not want him as a sidekick. He's just going to set fire to shit all the time. So, yeah. There we go, see? So once a super agent comes along, I'll get him killed as quickly as I can. So I can move on to a different agent. Or a different sidekick. Henchmen, whatever you want to call them. In fact, what we can actually do is send this guy up here. And then send Firefly down to here. Oh, they've made their way out there. They haven't seen anything. It's not the end of the world. And so that's the end of this week's episode for Evil Genius. I hope you boys and girls have enjoyed, and we'll see you again for more very soon. Take care, everyone. Cheers, guys.